I'm grateful to all of you for being here tonight and showing your support. This past year, I have shared my gratitude story with many, but not with so many at once. So with gratitude, I've learned to overcome a lot, and now it is time to overcome my fear of talking in front of a large group. So I've been told the first step to overcoming the fear is talking to a large group. You should picture everybody naked. Right? So okay, I'll close my eyes and do that for a second. And in gratitude, how about we all close our eyes? Okay, now I'm ready. And I could change my thinking by picturing a spiral within myself. I had sunk so low on the spiral, but by now thinking about gratitude and expressing it to others, I was able to spiral up with my thoughts. And from first being in a place of utter despair, I was genuinely excited to share my revelation to my friends and loved ones that really were there for me. My wheels started turning, and my entrepreneurial spirit began to shine through. I started thinking about cards and gifts and ways to express this gratitude. Nothing really existed to say simply, I am grateful to you in a meaningful way. The next morning, after being up half the night, I went to the computer and was able to register the domain names Grateful Where and I'm Grateful to You, not 100% knowing what to do, but knew it was the beginning of spiraling back up with my thoughts. I was no longer numb and crying, but excited by the prospect of sharing and creating. The vision began to emerge, and I started to formulate a business plan. First, I kept drawing and writing, I'm grateful to you, and worked with the graphic artist to get the right look and feel. It was a process, and then the design felt right. Luckily, I have a great friend who's a silk screener, and I gave her the artwork and some t-shirts to see how it would be. And in the meantime, I worked out a card design to go with the t-shirt. I felt the card is really the key element for connecting. I hope each of you here tonight have an opportunity to fill out a card or to receive one with a gift. Anyway, the first grateful production was a few long-sleeve t-shirts and a card printed and designed by me. I hung about a dozen in the store, and within a few hours, I had my first customer. It happened to be someone Kathy from the shoe store knew, but I don't think that influenced her decision to purchase a t-shirt for her boyfriend. And actually, she's here tonight. It's really cool. She was so
here too.
Very cool. So she was so excited and grateful that we immediately bonded and became friends. She has since bought her daughter a grateful t-shirt, and her daughter proudly wears it to school, and teachers have stopped her wanting to buy for people that they are grateful to. And now they can go to the website. So it really has become contagious, and now people can just buy on the website. I've received more hugs this year than ever before in my life. I have been in retail a long time, but have never seen this kind of excitement when buying something. It really is a transformative process that can change someone's day for the better. Once they wore them to school. Remy, I think, realized the shirt could be a chick magnet. When a girl was helping him with his homework, he pointed to the symbol on his shirt, I'm grateful to you. And she said, Remy, you're so cute. And Miles gave many of his teachers grateful gifts. Maybe that's why he gets such good grades. And Una, who is here, whom I call my guardian angel in human form, was supposed to begin working for me on 9/11. So it goes to show, even from the worst tragedy, good things can transpire. She has been there for me in my bleakest and darkest days. I don't think I would be here today if it wasn't for Una's loyalty and devotion. She would never let me give up. She always helps to find the silver lining. I usually call Una if I want a good dose of gratitude. And it feels like I am on this great journey of fine-tuning and collecting mostly all experiences that support the lens of gratitude. I want to thank my boyfriend Rich, he's here, for helping me fine-tune my expression of gratitude. I can sometimes ramble on with my stream of consciousness, and he can help me find the keywords to communicate more clearly my message. He has helped a lot with writing the content of the website, especially the inspiration part. And here at the store, Kathy, Carmen, Margaret have been supportive in more ways than I can express here. Each of these women have contributed to expanding the spiral of gratitude in the unique way. mostly by having to listen to me each day, bouncing ideas off each of them, and probably sometimes driving them crazy with my never-ending gratitude stories. The collection of gratitude community continues with Lori, my silkscreener, and her husband, Robert. Well, now hopefully my personal assistant, but he didn't show up today, so he may be fired at this point. But you have gone beyond the call of duty with your support. I have had some wonderful brainstorming sessions with Robert, and he has helped me to focus by asking key questions like, what is the color of gratitude? Now you can see what my answer was. And both Lori and Robert have been so excited and supportive that they gave the Nottingham school workers the coffee mugs for Teachers Appreciation Day. They also found Leeds, who makes the best Chi energy pillows. And wow, talk about helping the spiral grow. I'm so grateful to all of you. Gratitude is so contagious, and what does one do with all this overflowing energy and enthusiasm? Well, the answer came to me this last February. I'm cleaning off my messy desk, just about to chuck the New Hampshire Business Review newspaper in the recycling bin, when I turn it over and I see there's a boot camp for entrepreneurs. I saw it was sponsored by the Carsey Institute from UNH and Stonyfield Farm Yogurt. And one of the keynote speakers was Bert Jacobs from Life is Good. I had to go. Here I was, nearly 50 and pretty much financially broken, but with my rekindled optimism based on gratitude, I wrote a letter and received a scholarship to attend. That was the best 50th birthday present one could ever receive. I arrived overflowing with enthusiasm and excitement, and so did everyone else. Needless to say, I met some amazing people there with great ideas, but I also had the opportunity of a lifetime. I studied the list of the presenters for the boot camp, and there was one person I wanted to meet. He was not at the boot camp the first day, but spoke the second day before lunch. Then just before lunch, one of the organizers said we were going to break for lunch, and they were going to put the presenters' names on some of the tables in case we wanted to sit with any of them and ask further questions. One of the presenters wasn't going to stay because he was busy, but they convinced him to stay for lunch. So I watched for the table where they put his name, and I left my bag on a chair there. I went to the bathroom, then to get my lunch, and then sat next to the person I wanted to meet. I briefly presented "I'm grateful to you" idea to him, and I still remember him looking me in the eye and saying, "I like that." We spoke a little more that day. Then I sent him a mug with, oops, the wrong card. I'm glad he had a sense of humor about that. Then I sent a card with a 2-page prospectus and wrote that, in my heart, I felt he was my mentor and angel, and if he wasn't, pass me on to someone else. He called me that day, and I'm glad he didn't pass me on. We have spent months getting to know each other, and I really feel I have found my true mentor and angel. His way of being and doing business is based on gratitude and appreciation. His library of gratitude books, I think, surpasses mine. Tonight is the beginning of building not just a library of gratitude, but a community where we live it, express it, share it, and working together hand in hand. That is why we are always truly committed to give a portion of our sales to charity, and tonight we begin with the Seacoast Food Pantry, whose need is up 80% over last year and 400% in the last 3 years. Before I introduce my business partner, angel, and mentor, I want to express gratitude to Allison and Don for helping to build a wonderful website that is the backbone of the business. It is a wonderful work in progress that functions as the connecting and commercial point for expressing gratitude. Building a beautiful, feel-good, and user-friendly website is not an easy task, so I profoundly thank you. I think they're here. She's here. I'm also very grateful to Liam for taking pictures and Joni for copywriting. I am also so grateful to Becca for helping to wrap and pack the grateful gifts, and Ava for helping in the store, so I can put my energy into now pursuing my new role as gratitude facilitator. So now I would like to present my business partner and angel and mentor, Howard Brodsky of CCA Global, to say a few words.